Hello, YouTube. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this out of the way. This video is sponsored by Bays and Bricks. Thank you to them, but more on them on the end of the video. So, with the end of Beyblade X Season 1 on the horizon, very clearly we literally have one last chapter of this manga version left, and we only have a couple of, like 12 episodes left of the anime, I think. I'm not sure. Don't pay attention to it anymore. We have our team. We have our full villain team, which is Weiss Tiger, which I actually do already have. I should point out that this is the stadium I'm going to be using for the video, just so it fits the theme a little bit more, and you'll understand what I mean in a second. So, we had Weiss Tiger for Shigeru Nanairo, I believe is her name. I don't know. At time of recording, we don't know who Common Z is, but he has Black Shell, or she, very clearly a man though in the VA, which has, oh yeah, let's go over the combos. So, Weiss Tiger has 360 Unite, which, Unite, that shit has issues. Yeah, bad mold. We have Black Shell 460, which is the first 60 height on a defense type, which I'm very happy with. Very good choice. And we have Dot, which, granted, a similar concept has been done by other generations by having, let's zoom in a little bit, a jog ball. With X, they went with a jog needle, which I do like them switching things up. It is a very nice little switch up. Gives it a little bit more pizzazz. Gives it a little bit more gives it a little bit more taste. Gives it more identity. And then we have the namesake of what this team is a reference to, Dragoon. Yes, this team is based off the Plastic generation, if you somehow didn't know that. Dragoon is the first left spin stock Beyblade X left spin. Yeah, I should point out this is the first stock. Obviously, if you've been around on my channel, you would know that I've had left spins and even dual spins for a couple months now. But I do have to say, Dragoon is a very nice, interesting. I didn't like it when the promo pics came out. Yeah, no, I just did not like it. I thought it looked a little off. But people told me, hey, it's Dragoon. Now let's keep it positive. So, I shut my mouth. However, as of recent, of course, I have Dragoon in hand. I do want to quickly point something out for a lot of you guys, because I know my community will obviously point this out in the comment section. But Dragoon does look a little familiar. If you look at the shape very closely, you may notice it looks a little bit something like another four-sided friend of ours. Yes, Dragoon is literally just a left spin rhino horn. Even the size is almost the same. The only difference is these like four little bits at the end. I'll even post an edited photo of Rhino. But yeah, so let's go over the combination for Dragoon. We have 260, probably the worst kind of ratchet I've seen yet. 260. Two very big contact points, which has a kind of like spin direction gimmick, I guess you could call it. It has smoother sides when you are making contact as if you are right spin. However, if you're a left spin, you're making hard contact with these contact points, which, as you can imagine, doesn't exactly help burst resistance. I should also point out that the bit is Cyclone. Cyclone is very much a reference to Spiral of the Burst generation, if you'll focus, camera. There we go. It is very much a reference to Spiral of the Beyblade Burst generation and Left Flat of the Metal Fight generation. However, the model is literally an identical copy of the Spiral driver. The tip, at least. I should also point out that even though it is not a high driver, it is around, or it actually is the same height as High Needle. Like, it is literally the same height. There we go. Focus. Son of a bit. There you go. Same height. Little interesting. For an attack type. Taller attack. That's whatever. You're going. That's fine. Now, obviously, Black Shell, you might have heard me say it earlier, it is a prize Beyblade. And you may also notice that there is no Dronzer. Well, I had to get a little creative with that one. So we're going to be using the random booster to create a Dronzer. And, however, I will admit this is not the random booster one, but just go along with me here. We have a blue Phoenix Wing. We're going to be using that as Dronzer. The actual random booster one has 580 Hexa. Hexa is actually pretty good. I'm very happy with the part selection of this random booster. I will admit, this random booster has a very good part selection. You just don't want to get the prize. We have Wizard Rod 160 Rush, which is a very nice uranium rod, as people have called it in the community. So, well, actually, I'll show you that in a little bit. Then we have probably the two weakest releases of this random booster, which are Lean Viper and Red Unicorn. We have 370 dot on Unicorn and 570 dot on Viper. I say these are the weakest as they have dot and they also have 70 heights. Plus, the blades are alright. Then we have a recolor of the prize Beyblade, which from my understanding is literally just called Yellow Shell instead of Black Shell. It has 980 ball. And the ball is literally just the one that comes on Terra Talon. You know what? Re-release it apart, that's fine. So, yeah. This is a pretty decent lineup. However, that's not what the video is about. This video is about me turning these Beyblades back into Bakuten. Yeah, Basenbricks agreed to that. I'm grateful. So, we're going to switch up the combos a little bit. Obviously, I will give a test launch of these, you know, stock performances. That way you can get a little bit of an idea. And I will be using my modded left spin launcher, which has TT prongs, which I must admit are very loose. So here we have Dragoon. It's alright. I mean, the performance is about as much as you'd expect from a left spin attack type. Really, the main use of it is attack cancellation. Then we move on to the right spin defense type, which is Black Shell. Not sure what you'd expect from a defense type. And then Whis Tiger, which I will admit, this one I didn't show earlier in the video. And that is because some of these, I did end up, you know, obviously getting duplicates of some of this stuff. Or, well, Dragoon and Whis, not the Black Shell random booster. Now with Dragoon, I decided to actually make a little bit of an attachment piece, I guess you could call it. A little bit of an attachment. Yes, we're going there. Counterburst made an attachment. Dear God help us. But we're gonna switch up the combos now. So with Whis Tiger, I do actually have like a Drigger based version. We're gonna give it Metal Point, which I figured is the best option to match previous generations and the previous Drigger, like the OG Drigger. I figured it would be my best bet. Alright? Don't get mad at me. Plus, we needed more metal bits. Then we have Black Shell. We're actually going to keep the ratchets the same on all of these, except for one. Black Shell 460 Metal Ball. Because metal balls. Haha. Metal balls. Haha funny. Haha funny, guys. Right. Ain't it funny? But yeah. Dragoon, we're actually going to give it Rubber Excel, which, funny enough, I actually did make this literally the day of Dragoon's reveal. Cobalt Dragoon, not Dragoon S, not the remake, which I actually did see beforehand. Yeah, no, if you've been on my channel a little bit, you would realize, hey, wait, Counterburst, you made a video on that before anything. Yeah, I did. So, let's go about the attachment. I actually figured out how to make a little attachment that just clips in, so I can swap out the gear chip without having to swap out the gear chip. And I can just have Dragoon's OG gear chip or bit chip. And it can even pop off sometimes. Kind of representing how bit chips were supposed to pop off. It's kind of cool. I like it. Then we're going to switch over Phoenix's combo to 170. 170 because there is no 170 at the current moment. And we're going to go with a new bit that I've been working on that will also be going on Solarius Wolf, called Quint. Quint has 4 modes. It has attack, balance, defense, stamina, and speed mode. So, let's go ahead and give you a quick overview of all the different modes. So, right now it is in defense mode. So let's give it a little test launch, you know what I mean? Defense mode, obviously, pretty calm, decently calm. Not gonna be hyper aggressive. And yes, I am going off the more stereotypical, like, oh, needle is for defense. Or no, ball is for defense, and needle for stamina. Alright, then we have stamina mode, which is a little more aggressive, but it does have higher stamina than any of the other modes. So let's go to balance mode, which is, oh yeah, stamina is a metal semi-sharp, defense is a POM and metal ball, and then we have balance mode, which is a giga POM flat point, or metal point. So it can go hyper aggressive. But overall, it's typically calm. Then we move on to attack mode, which is a metal and POM giga flat. Which, very easy to put into. And then speed mode is just a POM giga flat, where the metal tip goes completely in. And it goes for full-blown speed. Yes, I did overcomplicate this bit, most likely, but it's worth it. It's kind of cool. It's just a nice little thing. So, let's go ahead, turn off the lights. Now, if you've been paying attention to how the Extreme Challenger has been going, you would know I did this. Yeah, we're actually going to be doing this. So, let's go ahead and put it under black light mode. There we go. We actually do have a very nice setup for Dragoon. Very beautiful. We do have a little bit for Whis. We have some for Black Shell. And we have some for Phoenix. Or, well, yeah, Phoenix. So, let's actually go ahead and put the other random booster bays. That is the Yellow Shell, Red Unicorn, Uranium Rod, and last but not least, Lean Viper Tail. Yeah, it definitely leans. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch back over to this mode, and let's do some battles. So let's do Trigger versus Black Shell. Or, well, Tiger versus Black Shell. I'm just going to call him Trigger for Seal. You know. Oh, that's actually an extreme finish for Drasil. Damn. Dang. I was not expecting that. Drasil versus Dragoon. Here we go, boys. Yeah, Rubber Excel. Oh, there goes the bit chip. Yeah, Rubber Excel's not that great, but I mean, it's for the reference, because rubber. You know what I mean? All right, yeah, Black Shell's about to win this one. I'll let it play out though. Damn. And then now let's move on to Dronzer. Dronzer is in speed mode right now, and it gets KO'd. Damn. Okay, Metal Ball on Black Shell might actually be decent. Let's go ahead, try round 2 with Dragoon. I almost put it on the right stim launcher. Alright, some pretty decent hits. Yeah, Dragoon doesn't have much stamina though. That's really its main drawback. No stamina. Alright, let's do Dragoon versus Trigger. Metal Point versus Rubber Flat. Whoa, that was actually a pretty cool combo. Or like a, I guess they kind of just boom. I don't know what to call that. I guess we would call it clash. Just pure clash. Yeah, I think we know who's gonna win this one. Obviously, I can't do the stock combination against some of the, you know, modified ones. So let's do Trigger versus Phoenix. Or, well, this Dronzer. Trigger versus Dronzer. The ones we actually have remakes for at the moment. Feel bad for Drasil, though. Also, let me point out how stupid it was to make the remake set come out on March 21st, 2025. Like, they revealed the remakes literally a year before the release date. Why? Also, locking the left spin winder launcher to the remake set, very fun. Alright, Dronzer vs. Dragoon. This one is actually a bit more plot important for you Plastic Gen fans. And that is KO on Dronzer. Dragoon wins. Let's do another round, though. I'll do a couple rounds for this one, actually, as it seems to be fun. It's two attackers. There was more attacks. Oh, that's actually a KO for Dragoon again. There we go. And then I'll do Battle Royale with all three. Or all four. You get one. We'll see if Dragoon wins then. Let's switch it up a little bit. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. Though the camera is having a little bit more trouble picking it up. Oh, red. Jesus Christ. Let's see. What color do I want to go with? You know, let's just go white. There we go. That is a very bright light. Jesus Christ. Alright. Round 3, boys. Or 4. I don't remember. Okay, that's actually cool. Little extreme dash. And Dragoon wasted all its stamina with one dash. One singular dash. I guess that is kind of on me for giving it a rubber tip. But I wanted to be accurate. So let's switch out to Cyclone for a battle. Make it a little less accurate to Dragoon and a little bit more accurate to Dragoon. That doesn't make any sense, but you understand what I mean. Yeah, Dragoon is able to body because it's really the only left spin. Alright, let's do Battle Royale. All four. Team Blade Breakers back in X. Oh, there goes Dronzer. Now it's Dragoon versus Trigger and Drasil. Who could win this one, boys? And did Trigger screw itself? I think it might have. Damn. And yeah, Dragoon wins that one. Let's do one more. And then I'll let the sponsored segment of this video cut through. Okay, and Dragoon burst itself on the rails. Oh my god. Damn. Now it's just a right spin royale. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's Trigger who's going to win this one. Yep. Trigger. Alright. I'll go ahead and let Editing Counter cut in right about now. Base and Bricks is your one-stop shop for everything you need Beyblade. Beyblade X, Metal Flight. Let's say you just want some burst. Used or new, you can go to Base and Bricks and use code COUNTER for 7% off everything in your cart. You have on-sale items, you have bay launchers and grips, you have anything you need. So please do go check them out, and thank you Base and Bricks for sponsoring today's video.